और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में कि अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है, वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी, एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानपुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन ही नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
A very warm welcome to everyone to Business Opportunity Over Chai. In this series, we bring to you the greatest brands offering franchise opportunity from across the globe and curate a very special experience of strategic discussions on franchising. Business Opportunity is presented by our management team of Franchise India, Mr. Gaurav Maria, the chairman of Franchise India Group, and Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, the MD of FIBL Group. Every day at 12 p.m., we launch a new brand for the Indian audience and present a lucrative business opportunity. In today's episode, we will present to you a French sports manufacturing brand, Cornilleau, and the brand's country head, Mr. Vinod Gopinath. Cornilleau has been the table tennis specialist for over 50 years and is renowned amongst the casual enthusiasts as well as the top-level competitive players alike. We also have with us today the CEO of Frank Global, Ms. Venus Barak, and she'll take us through this exciting journey. Over to you, Venus.
Thank you, Shritama. You did very well. I know today is your first time, so thank you for pitching in, and you did a great job. Thank you so much for handing this over to me. Okay, so first of all, good afternoon to everyone, and welcome to our everyday box session. We call it Business Opportunity Over Chai. Now, this particular platform was the need of the hour when we were in lockdown. There was no event, there was no magazine, so we started this in late March 2020, and since then, and I'm happy to say that this is, of course, the power of franchising and Franchise India, where since last 3 years, this platform, this particular property has launched one franchise brand every day. 3 years. So we are launching one brand every day. This team is doing it. And Frank Global is very, very privileged to host today's session. Now, before I get started, I think I just want to set some context. So I think the audience here who are watching us right now or who will actually join us later at different platforms really understand who we are and where we are coming from. So as my colleague Shritama mentioned, my name is Venus Barak and I'm the CEO of Frank Global. Frank Global is a very focused firm, focused on international business, meaning we work exclusively with international brands and help them find partners. And I would say in majority of the cases, as you can imagine, those partnerships are exclusive in nature, territorial in nature. And our clients in India and of course in other markets are business families, enterprises who typically would invest into an opportunity, an international opportunity, either as an extension of their portfolio or diversification of their portfolio. So that's our core business, and that's what we bring on the table. And that's why we are here. I hope that makes sense. So we, of course, encourage you, if you are looking for master franchising opportunities, reach out to us. We will leave our information. I have my colleague Sharbani today, who is part of our brand servicing team. I have my colleague Smart today, who actually is part of our consulting and knowledge team. So yes, reach out to us if you are looking for international opportunity. Now, I hope that makes sense. Now, let's move to today's opportunity, Cornilleau. He's French. Of course, we can never say it right. So Cornilleau is actually the world's #1 brand, 70-year-old brand. I mean, imagine 70. I mean, how hard it is to find a 70-year-old brand in its category, top of its category, #1 brand, 80 countries plus they operate. In India, the brand already has a master franchise or a master partner, Vinod Gopinath, who actually has joined us today. Hopefully, I think we'll have someone from the brand side also. But Vinod has already invested, already put in his time, resources in bringing the brand to India. So today's session is going to be focused on how the brand needs different partners across the country. So the product, I think, and Vinod actually will be the best person to talk about it. It's not a product which will be sold like a B2C, a daily product. It is an expensive product. It's a product, as per Vinod, we have had some different discussions, is guaranteed that if you even put it outside, the product is guaranteed now. So the product, the brand, #1. And what we are looking for is partners across the country who can manage their territories and build the business. So that's what we focus on. This is a live session, as a lot of you would know it. So we encourage you to participate in the session. And the way you would be able to do that is to use the Q&A box. So now, if you see the Q&A box at the bottom of your screen, let's start conversating. So let's, while I bring in Vinod, it'll be great to know where you are from. So which city you're from, because as you can imagine, a brand like this, a business like this, in premium sports products, equipment, I think which place you are from would really, really matter, and that kind of would define the scope of the opportunity. So do share with us where you're from, and keep on asking questions. We'll try to answer them within this session. And yes, so on that note, let me bring in Vinod Gopinath, who is the master franchisee for Cornilleau in India. He has extensive experience in the industry, and really is not just experience, but passionate. Whenever I talk to him, I see passion. And that's what I think, we also need people who understand this business and, of course, are passionate, because the product really and the brand really speaks for itself. So Vinod, welcome. Look forward to hear from you.
Thank you, Venus, for introducing me to the entire team and the people who are interested in this brand. We are predominantly from Bangalore. Pro Sports Venture India Private Limited is the one which holds the Cornilleau as the master franchisee for the entire country. We were looking for partnering across the country, and yes, we shortlisted Frank Global, who's the best in the industry known. So I said, let's work with you. And we are excited to work with you. We know that you will be able to deliver across India the best of the people for us, and then we can share and move forward. Cornilleau is one of the world's best outdoor products, and it's the only company which manufactures and guarantees the product for 10 years and no questions asked. So here is the brand that we have got into the country, and for people to enjoy the world-class sporting good, which you can see in many of the Hollywood movies being played, and a lot of celebrities from Hollywood have owned this brand in their mansions and their houses in California and Malibu and other places across the globe. It's just not US, across the globe. There are some of the tables are also on yachts in places like Dubai, and then a lot of places where it is very much visible. You could see Google and see Roger Federer is played on the table, and he is certified. This is one of the best tables where there was a rain in Wimbledon, and he came inside and he said, "Let me practice," and he was practicing the ping pong on Cornilleau table. So he's got one for himself at his house. So these are the celebrities that people across the globe have it. Here is a brand that we've gotten to our country where it's just not the celebrity, the locals, the normal, anybody who's walking life can use it, because the brand per se, the pricing is from the lower end to the higher end. When I say higher end, it's not that non-affordable, it's very affordable. And the best part is it can be the products like ping pong table, the pool table, the foosball table, or the same. These are the products that can be put outside in the all kinds of weather, either it's snow or it's the heat or it's the rain. All you have to do is just wipe it out and then start playing at your premises or wherever you want to put it up. So we are looking at local partners. We don't want to work with a lot of people because this dilutes the brand and then the image. I'm sure if you put 20 people in Delhi to sell this product, they will be able to do it, but there will be a competition in terms of selling, in terms of discounting, in terms of warehousing. So we said we will have a limited number of people whom we work with it, who are qualitative and they are passionate about the brand, the product, and move it into the country. And then I said we will support the entire ecosystem in terms of deliveries or the problems that they face through in terms of marketing, or they face through the product reversal, saying that this product is damaged or anything. No questions asked, that will be immediately replaced if there's any manufacturing or malfunction in the product. So this is the guarantee, not warranty, the guarantee the company comes out with. Cornilleau is one of the world's best products. I wish whoever is participating in this session move forward and take and accept this brand. Whatever support you people need in terms of marketing, we are there to set it up, move it forward. So Venus, anybody who wants to ask any questions, I'm open to it.
Sure, Vinod. We have a question, and then before bringing Smart, I think we quickly answer that question. Someone asked that Cornilleau's profile is mostly table tennis, but I know that that is not the case. So maybe Vinod, before Smart comes in, if you can quickly answer that question.
Cornilleau, the product is synonymous to ping pong table, yes, but there are different products also, like I said, foosball, and they have an outdoor pool table which was put in Nevada desert for almost 2 months just to test the product, and not even one scratch or one peeling of the material. So, and then we have what do you call table top, where it can be used as a dining table and a TT table. So these are the other products that we have, not particularly ping pong table. Yes, they are the market leaders in ping pong, and vertically they have other products also. Does that answer the person's question?
I hope so, and I think in the presentation we will talk about the different products and businesses line we have. And maybe while Smart might not be like proficient on the product, so you can actually tell what typically is the big breakdown. So let's say in a market like Bangalore, what typically sells more? Is it the pool tables? Is it the billiards, or table tennis? So we can talk about that. But yes, I think it's we are 12:15, so it'll be good if we sort of start sharing the presentation for next 15-20 minutes. We have. I think someone who joined Cornelia. Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hi,
sorry to interrupt.
That's fine.
No worries. Hi, John. Welcome. Please go ahead, Vinod.
Yeah, please go ahead, Vinod, sir.
No, I think welcome. You're John, right?
Yes, correct. Hello, I'm John from Cornilleau. Hi, everybody.
Hi, and you are joining in from France?
Correct, yes.
Which part of France?
So this is the north of France, in a region called Picardy.
Okay.
I am
Well,
right now, I don't live here. However, I am in the factory right now.
okay.
And I'm live from the factory.
Well, couldn't be better. So, Vinod, thank you for making this happening. So, John, we have started the session, and Vinod, maybe you can sort of quickly brief John, and we start the presentation.
All right.
Thank you, John, for joining us at this late minute, and excellent that you're at the factory. We are all excited to see you and hear you here live. We just run through the product, and then we said Roger Federer was one of the person who played on Cornilleau, and then he was excited
Correct.
to practice on that. And I said there are a lot of Hollywood celebrities who are using this product and brand in their mansions and then on the yachts and everywhere. And this has been tried and tested. The pool table has been tried and tested in Nevada Desert to exactly know the condition of the product, and it went well through. So, John, I leave it to you. You can run us through whatever you feel is good. John.
For sure. So thank you very much for inviting me. I'm thrilled really to be here and to be introduced to this program, because I really think so. I need to tell you, I really think that there is potential in India. There is potential for sales and distribution in India. And it has been, for me, a humongous frustration that I haven't been able to sell a fantastic product in India so far, because as probably Vinod explained before, we are distributed in more than 80 countries around the world. We sell around 80,000 tables everywhere around the world every year.
Wow.
Every year. So that's a lot. And like he said, it's a broad scope, from schools to yachts to all the Google, Amazon, Twitter and the like. They are equipped with our tables. So corporate, it can be one, leisure, wealthy people, professionals. All of them have ping pong tables, because it's such a sport that gather people together. It's so fun, entertaining. It's also fitness, health. There's so many things that we can, let's say, like about ping pong. So it has a mass appeal. And therefore, we have found the right distribution channels in most countries in the world, except in India. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to find the right ways before. And I really feel that now and today is the start of something new. So this is why I'm happy. I'm fully available for anything you would need. Our team here is getting bigger as well, so to support you in whatever you need, and we'll make this happen.
Thank you so much, John. I think that really gives a lot of confidence to people. And I think one of the reasons is since India is a growing market, right? It's an evolving market. We just, in fact, we launched 𝐬𝐨𝐽. We are working with 𝐬𝐨𝐽 from France, right?
Okay,
And
yes.
𝐬𝐨𝐽 was actually here in India with one of the largest kind of groups in the country. And then kind of, they went back, and we're now looking at again. So 𝐬𝐨𝐽's business is connected to real estate. Now, of all the real estate happening in India, 20%, 25% is premium to luxury housing. Now that is their target, right? And I think somewhere you also is connected to that infrastructure building. So I think our partners, brand just need to focus on that development and kind of, so our partners needs to have the ability to be able to, reach out to these developers and people who are buying 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 5 million, houses. So they are the ones who actually would be. So that's the consumer business, but also, yes, offices and schools and corporates and everything. Yeah.
Absolutely. If I may just comment on this, is that there are so many different segments. And here what you said is that constructions and new buildings and all these compounds, for example, definitely have the space and want to invest in some leisure and entertainment equipment. And this is where we're coming, because we have the absolute best product in the world. I can show you the competitor products, or you can find them easily online, but you will not find something as suitable as a Cornilleau. So this is why we are very strong in this market. We have the best products. Right now, we are even evolving those products in the factory. As of yesterday, I was checking, for example, the new wheelchair accessible tables, or how they are also going to evolve to be more efficient in different functions. So here, I'm very confident that this market you described, Venus, is absolutely right for us in India. But there are other markets, for example, leisure. Anyone who has the garden, for example, would be suitable. Corporate structure also will be. Some schools, for example, if you have some foreign schools with courtyards, it will be very suitable. Of course, hotels and resorts, anywhere where people have the purchase power and can afford, wants to invest, because you know now people want to have this lifestyle where you're not only sitting in front of your computer, working, go home, watch TV. Okay, well, that works, but people also want to move a little bit, and and ping pong is something anyone can try ping pong and succeed. Therefore, I mean, you're not going to get professional in one day, but you will have fun the first day and your first trial. So it's absolutely the right sports to try.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, John. Now we will ask my colleague Smarth to kind of take our audience through, for who are here right now, who will watch it later, about with the brand presentation. So kind of, you know, they get a sense on what we are talking about. And then we will talk about, I think with Vinod and Smarth, we will also share with people what kind of opportunity and business sort of structure we are looking for. Yeah,
absolutely. Sorry, Venus, if I may just comment, I'm here with you 10 more minutes. So if there's any interaction, anything you need during that time, that's fine. However, I will need to run out afterwards.
No worries. I think we have you know, Vinod, and I think he knows this like nobody else.
He knows everything. I trust him 100%, and you are in good hands. So sorry, do you want me to continue to attend, or?
Well, totally on you. Vinod, what do you say? So because we need to go through the presentation.
Yeah, Venus, if there's any questions from the participants, they can ask Mr. John, and then I think we can let him lead.
Sure.
So any questions, Venus, you can ask. Yeah.
Let's see. The average decent table really would cost currently at. Can you see the question, Vinod?
On my side, no.
No, I cannot see Venus.
Okay, so the question is,
Venus, sorry, anything particular to John related that we can do?
No, I think no.
That can be answered by me.
Yeah.
I think John. I think once we run through the presentation post-quiz, there'll be a lot of questions that will come along. So I think we can run through the presentation.
All right,
let's do it.
Let's do it. 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thanks,
Thank you
John.
very much.
Good meeting you.
Very happy, very thrilled. Have a good day, everybody, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Thank you, John. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Venus. Thank you, Vinod, for the introduction. So, friends, it's a very good opportunity, as everybody has mentioned. So, the details that we'll be covering through the presentation as well. So, Cornilleau is one of the world's leading brand in ping pong, and it's something in India, the culture that we are seeing is something which covers all the avenues and something unique concept in a sense, where moving from just the typical traditional formats that we have for the tables, we offer different kind of varieties, plus with the specific outdoor units and the outdoor rescues that we bring into the market is something that we expertise in as well, where it's not only your mansions, your outdoor seatings which are there, you can take it to your gardens, to the beach, and to other platforms as well. So it gives us the flexibility of not being fixed to a particular location, have the maneuverability, and also the options to cater to different sets of audiences. Yes, we'll see in the presentation as well as to the different formats that we have, different products that we have, and the complementary support products as well, from your paddles to your accessories, which are necessary to play the sport which is there. So given the history which is there, they started, as we were mentioning, it's more than 70 years. that the organization started with their first few 300 odd tables that they started off more than 70 years back. And since 1969, they have built their niche in the market and their reputation in the market with more than 80% of the model. What we're also seeing is not only the #1 in the outdoor ping pong, but in Europe as well, it's one of the #1 table tennis brands, especially coming from France. They have the expertise, the software. They have a large facility also that we'll see in the coming slide, where 10,000 meter square facility, which ensures that the quality mechanisms and the production and everything is catered to. What we also see is more than 1 lakh tables are sold every year, and what we're seeing is 500,000 bats as well. So this gives us overall coverage and the option to have the distribution network in more than 80 countries. And what we are also seeing, as Vinod had also rightly mentioned, there are leading sports personalities like Roger Federer. And also, if we talk about the sports itself, we'll see there are leading French players, leading international players who also been collaborated with Cornilleau. So Cornilleau gives that visibility to all our partners as well, not only in India, but a worldwide presence where we bring in that expertise into the market and also as a support mechanisms. As we are also seeing, the tables are the key pointers that we see. So it's not only your competitive sports, but what we're also seeing in the households is the main options which is there from the families, especially as Venus had also initially mentioned from COVID and others. Ping pong, table tennis has been one of the key sports in India where people do interact. It's easier to learn, easier to play together, even if you're not an expert in that. And it's not only played at a competitive level, but also at a leisure sport. So that is very important, where we are targeting audiences also who want to have this interaction, have this family, and also get that fitness along with that. So it's very important to have the overall interactions. As we see, it's a complete range, not only the leisure table, your institutional tables and the competition tables. So there are variabilities. So people have asked, and they may have the question, what is the different formats or different products that we can offer? So yes, we have different formats where we can have leisure tables, which we can carry to different locations, or we can have competitive tables for the different tournaments and the sponsorships and other events that we can organize from your corporate tournaments to your leading tournaments as well. And what we also have is the flexibility, as Vinod has also mentioned, maybe we get a tabletop as an option for other people to have it in their mansion. So the room and other criteria also get filled. So what we also offer is your bats, which is very important, and the balls and other accessories, which are complementary. And as we said, that there are accessories available with the sports person and everybody else who want to have those accessories along with that as well. So the good option which is there, and almost 35 million sales that we saw in 2020 as an organization. Distribution as well, where we are saying that we have this model, and for the opportunity for our partners is to have these good partners who have the capability to handle a larger audience as well as larger areas and develop it and support Vinod and the team with expanding into territories, making it available, the tables and other accessories, and all the support in the back end, central level and other marketing and initiative is something that the brand would support all our partners with. Plus, what we also see is not only, as rightly mentioned, we are not looking at a warranty, but a guarantee that the brand brings it with the quality and the parameters which are there. Different sales avenues are there. What we see as a factory, as we were talking about, a 10,000 meter square factory in France. We have quality control mechanism, there's cost control, or the lead time, everything. So the supply is something which is very critical, and which we ensure for all our partners that the supply comes to you on a consistent supply basis. The margins and other structures would also be there so that our partners are easily able to expand their territories. There is a large team, as John had mentioned, where we have the support in the back end from France itself, and as well as team in India who would be helping you out. So the materials, the panels are higher quality, where, as you said, weatherproof, they are shockproof, so there are damages and everything. So these are all durabilities and different supports that are provided, because it's very essential for, especially for outdoor products, where we see that the quality does not go away even for a very long time. So there's a 10-year guarantee which is available for everybody, and all the support and the backend, if there are any replacements or any changes which needs to be made, that is something that the brand will help all our partners with the products. As we are seeing, so not only your indoor, which we traditionally see in India, but also for outdoor, we see this the capability to also set it up in the beaches. This is very important, plus all your outdoor performance ranges, so your gardens, your beaches, your competitive sports that we see, plus also maybe like a play area or institutional, maybe in your offices or courtyards, where we can have this as a society or a cultural activity as well. So this gives you flexibility to not only tie up with maybe certain stores, what we're looking into, but more into institutions and competitive landscapes, and also for your the product ranges also as a price point we'll see is not only for maybe somebody who's looking at a higher premium ranges, but we also have a facility for all kind of customer bases, be it school, be it corporates, be it personal home as well. So we have our bats as well for our outdoor activities, plus your indoor activities. So it's durable and ultra resistance, which is there. So we see complementary balls, which are there apart from the bats, plus your covers, and also any kind of spare parts, which is there. So the comprehensive range is provided to you. Plus, apart from your ping pong table, we also have pool table and foosball tables to also provide that extensive range and options for our partners in India to sell. What we're also seeing is the reliability, the strong image which comes in. So they have more than 70 years of experience in the industry. The quality parameters and everything is one of the best in the world, especially in everything made in Europe. What we also see is sponsoring of the great championships. So we have top players, we see in the coming slide as well. We also have tie-ups with Michelin's and other partnerships to get that quality of rubber. So they've known for their quality across the globe with the tires and other parameters. So for our rubber and getting everything ready, also we have strategic tie-ups with them, plus also your online website listing, different tools and promotional activities, which is to help you with the brand pull, not only as an international visible brands that we are providing into India, but also as an opportunity locally as well, because it's something that people are getting more aware about and more conscious about with the quality also, which is assured. As we can see, a couple of great champions, which we've seen, former French champions who have been with us as a brand and endorsed our brand as well, leading to multiple years. Plus, we also have current and other players who not only from France, but also from different countries and of different levels. So top world rankers like Hugo and Simon and Simon and others who are there and continues to support us. So it's not only something that we see as a leisure sport, but also available for a competitive price point. So it's the international visibility that we can see as an international recognized brand by the top players as well. So the quality and the assurances for the product, plus the acceptability in the market is very crucial in India, where we are seeing brands coming in and the acceptability as well. So it gives us a very good reach and a very large audience who knows about the brand and also accepts the quality parameters as well. What we can see is the different types of tables, which we had talked about, at different parameters from both your indoor and outdoor, different flexibility. And it's very easy for everybody to use as well and travel as well with them. Because it's catered to different options. Plus, we have this flexibility, as you can see, with the pool table as well. So there are different avenues and the skills and the balls which are available to suit it, and the different panels also we see. Different versatility, as we were talking about, both for a tournament, for corporates, bar, hotel, restaurant, as a leisure spots, which is there. Plus also at your home and garden as well. So different variability. So we have a different and a very large audience, which is there. And nowadays in India, it's very important that this is one of the premium sports which people have taken up, especially before COVID as well, and especially after COVID. So it's not only restricted to tournaments now, but also from corporates, your leisures, plus your home activity as well. So this is a guarantee that they provide. Plus, it could be also used for different B2B business as well as part of their service offerings as well as an overall setup. from your clubs, restaurants, or from your hotels as well. So it gives us a very good options. What we also see is parks and professional by the pool and other activities also. So there are different tables and different SKUs catering to different kind of opportunities which are there in the market, as we see in the beach as well, and different programs which we had for public gatherings also internationally, is something which gives us the flexibility in the market to not only have maybe a certain type of tables or the options that are available, but we are flexible enough to have different kind of formats as well, where the product would be suitable for everybody. As we can see, a few more options where public gatherings and institutional also are available for that. And plus we also have the pool table where can see the quality and the parameters as well for everybody. So different formats for the pool tables, for your foosball tables and outdoor gathering. As one of these examples, which Vinod was also mentioning, so it's a tabletop which can be used as a table, and then we have the flexibility to have pool also to be played post with that. So it gives us a flexibility in the places where the table could be utilized for multiple purposes, and the storage also gets taken off with that. So we can see these different products which are available with the quality that we have parameters. So different product ranges starting from your regular leisure sports, which is there, going up to the premium segment as well. So as per the demand in the market and as per the requirement as well, so we have different options available, having different catering and the quality and the parameters which are there. So that premium customers could also have their own requirements, plus also have the everyday institutional sales as well coming into the picture. So overall, when we see our products, we see the all weather, any kind of weather which is there, any kind of environment, be it indoor, be it outdoor, has that flexibility, have that range available to all our partners. And when we say talk about the models as well, we are looking for these partners who are able to expand our brand to different channels, have the capability to manage a large set of territory as well, and to have our products available to these different avenues and the different channels that we are looking into, with the brand supporting all our partners for the delivery and other servicing and other aspects which are there. So we are looking for these partners, and we'll be happy to also talk about when we talk about the investment size as well, and Vinod can also add up to it when we talk about in the Q&A as well. So there are different investments which are there. Typically what we're looking to is having our partners get that inventory into the place, 15-20 lakh rupees of inventory, have their setup, have the overall capability where they are promoting the brand. There are different margin opportunities as well when we look at the overall setup. So depending on the product, 20 to 30%, we can expect the margins structure for our partners, which is a very healthy and a very lucrative opportunity for our partner, because it gives them a very good margin for a very good quality or a premium quality product that we are offering into the market. Plus, it also gives them due flexibility to expand into the territory with the rights which is there. Though we do expect with the local marketing and other activities as a support from our partners, but at the central level and the global is something that the brand, the visibility is something that we support our partners with to assure that quality of the product. So looking forward to all your questions, and friends, you can put in your Q&A box all the points that you want to discuss with us, and Vinod and I would be happy to answer any kind of questions which would be there.
Smart, can we kind of talk about the financial model a bit?
Sure. So the financial is something that we were talking about is as expectation, as an initial inventory, minimum 15 lakh rupees that we expect our partners to be taking up. What kind of rotation?
15 lakh rupees.
15 lakh rupees.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. So a minimum 15 lakh rupees, and depending on the partner and the scale, we can always expand the inventory as well. As per the rotation that we expect, about 1.5 rotations every month that the partner can expect from a traditional sales platform. So what we are looking into in a year is about 10 to 14 rotations of the inventory with more than 1 to 2 CR of sales easily that any other kind of partner can expect from their rotations. What we expect from the margin point of view also is 20 to 30% of the margin that you get on the products, depending on the table or the accessories or what we are buying as well. Overall, if you see on a monthly basis, any partner can expect about 12 to 15 lakh rupees of a monthly revenue on which is there. Plus, the initial setup, there are no heavy costs involved, as the support and the transportation is something the brand helps you with the supply of the products. Any good partner with a decent ROI that we can also expect is over a 5-year period, anywhere from about 2.5 to 3.5 lakh rupees of a profit that a partner can easily earn with the minimum sales that we expect any good partner to be able to do. So it's a very good healthy payback period as well. So within a 10 to 12 month of a cycle is something that they can expect in initial inventory, plus then all going forward in the second to fifth year, they can easily earn all the profits on their investment, which is there.
I have a follow-up question, Vinod, on that. So a 15 lakh rupee initial stock, which the partner needs to buy. And according to Smart, and I think I wanted to come in for that. It's like we can do 10 times turnarounds, meaning ordering the inventory. So and the monthly sale is about 10 to 12 lakhs. Now that 10 to 12 lakhs, how many transactions that is, and what would have the partner needs to do to be able to kind of drive that kind of sort of business?
Yeah, I think typically someone showed it's going to be about 10 to 11 transactions if you're looking at 10 lakhs per month. All right.
Okay.
And then the second question was, what was that? You said, how does it drive the sales, is it?
Yeah.
Sales, see, they can have display in their store or in a place where there is prominently displayed, one. And then two, they can go on email blast, and then they'll have the numbers or emails where they can connect with them. And then we will also be doing a lot of road shows, and then from our end, from Pro Sports and Cornilleau end, to drive businesses, we will also be displaying it in most of the malls so that people can touch and feel the product, and then the inquiries can be diverted to the dealers who are there. So these are the some local on-ground marketing that we will be doing.
And what kind of area the partner would get? Let's say there was someone from Bangalore. So if they buy into this particular opportunity, are they getting some exclusivity for the area? How does it happen?
Yes, we will. We're looking at typically 4 to 5 dealers in each city. So if you talk about Bangalore, it will be divided into east, west, north, and south and central. So the exclusivity comes in that east will be owned by one of the dealers, west will be owned by one of the dealers. So yes, exclusivity is going to be given out.
Okay, and we can see, I think we can figure that out. There's a question from Arun Kumar. Hi, Arun. He's from Hyderabad. He's saying, any tie-up stores in Hyderabad, any presence in India?
Arun, as of now, it's not there. We can work out whatever you want to, what you prefer to.
So Arun, Vinod has already invested monies into bringing the brand to India. So he has done all that work to get now the brand distributed across India. What he's looking for is sort of sub-dealers and distributors who would then supply this product across the country. I think Hyderabad is a very interesting territory. It has one of the biggest infrastructure play happening, both on the residential, commercial, and institutional side. And a lot of sort of young people who would be engaging in this kind of sport, recreation wise, as well as, just to kind of be fit and healthy. So yes, we'll be open to have a discussion on Hyderabad and how the deal kind of would get figured out. That comes on once, you come on the table, Vinod comes on the table, and we understand the business, the brand, and what you need to do. See, this is not a big, like, we have received some response from people who are dealing in FMCG. This is not an FMCG product. See, this is a brand and a product where once you sell it, it typically sort of goes for years and years and years and years. You have to find new customers, but you have relationships. So if someone buys one for you, therefore you do 5 different people, because see, it's the top tier what you're dealing with. So I think we need those people who can actually execute that. Now, what kind of turnaround you would have? Whether you would have 10, you would have 5, whether you would have 5 lakh rupees of sale or 20, we don't, I mean, that all depends upon, you would have to put in time in the business, because you're not opening, just kind of clarify, they don't have to open a shop, right?
Arun, you don't have to open a shop. There are a lot of IT industries in Hyderabad. And then we're talking about the high-end stores in Hyderabad, like Stanley and other places where you can typically work with them also if you want to display the product. I don't know which part of Hyderabad are you from, so that I could reiterate. The Film Nagar city is a huge opportunity. Most of the celebrities, the film actors, Telugu film actors are there, and they would be wanting this product in their backyard or near the swimming pool. So yes, there's a big opportunity for Hyderabad. If you look at South India, Hyderabad, I would say, is the #1 for sales in this kind of a product, because everybody would want this kind of product being at their house. And the IT industry is a huge backyard for you.
Yeah. 2 questions. I think we'll finish Arun first. We have limited time now. What is the minimum area required for storage? I guess that's a good question because it's a big product.
See, this are all what you call compact ones. It's not going to be an open one. It's CKD. It comes in a CKD unit. So the minimum is about 500 to 1,000 square feet is what we need for storages. 500 square feet to 1,000 square feet.
And sure. And Uday, we know this from Bangalore. He's consultant. He's a professional. He's looking for opportunities. He's saying if we have done any market research for India, Uday, we have done it, and that's why Vinod has invested his time and money and resources in bringing this brand. See, this business is attached with the people moving up in the value chain at a B2C level, and at the B2B level, infrastructure sort of being developed. India has both of these things. And the availability of a great product in this category, I mean, yes, there are options, but this is #1. So again, the macros match, but yes, if you really have to execute it at the ground level, I mean, you would have to be meeting the developers, the top of the tier people. You would have to go to schools and clubs and recreate, like, hotels and all those places you would have to have. So if you already are working in that and supplying to that industry, it will be beautiful. But I think that's where the business is. Vinod, anything to add there?
Uday, I see you're into digital space. Is that right?
Okay. Yes, I think.
Yes, yeah. Typically, Venus, you have covered most of the things that I need to speak about Bangalore. Is there any other questions we can answer?
No, I think this is it. Sharbani, so I think people can reach out to myself, Sharbani. We will directly, speak with Vinod if the conversation makes sense to both us and you. We are representing Cornilleau for India, Vinod, and his interest to develop the business for India. So reach out to us. You have our details. Sharbani has put in her number again. And yes, I think this is a first session. Here today, we are really sort of, going to the market, talking to people. But again, we are looking for long-term partners. See, this is not where you move stocks for very, very, so it's not a very speculative kind of business. This is a business where you once kind of, spend your monies and time, and it will pay you off for 20 or 30 years. Brand is 70 years old. And remember, the cities which we are talking about in India, I mean, they're only at a growth path, and they're only kind of, adding people who are off this particular value chain. So it's a long-term business. So you would have to see that runway. Vinod has actually seen that runway. He understands this, that, and again, John also mentioned that point that, that the brand is not able to crack India the way they think it should be able to, just because I think we as a market, I think generally India is not a linear market when you launch a product, especially in this particular category. You just have to have a good distribution to be able to then drive a business. But it's almost like like first couple of years you kind of keep on adding up, and then exponential growth happens. I think that because you have that base ready, and that's where it is. I think I can see there's some more questions. If possible, separate line for India with mid-price segment. Divya Patel, I know what you're saying, but that's not brand's business. Why would the brand want to do this? Brand is in premium category. It's a product which you buy once, it's just never going to go bad. So, and there are many other players who are importing from China. This product is made in Europe, in France, most of it. And so there's a guarantee which they are saying. So we are not looking at mid-tier market. I want to be very clear. This is going to be premium sort of product market. We are not looking at mid-tier market. That's why if you have existing relationships, point of sales, products you're supplying to, what we have mentioned, I think it will just really come easy to you. We are not looking to kind of compete in the mass market. That's not the brand. That's not the business. This is going to be where you are playing with mass premium people. So clubs. So a lot of clubs, a lot of golf club, a lot of sports clubs, and a lot of expensive housing, corporate institutions. That's where you would find. And yeah, I think that's where we are. Thank you so much, everyone. Vinod, before we go, anything to add?
That's it. I think we have covered almost everything there. I wish the best for the entire team and the people who have participated today. And one thing I will certainly assure that we will be there for whoever is picking up this brand as a distributor or a dealer. We'll be there to support you in all ways through marketing and then the distribution channel also.
Absolutely. So, Vinod, we will talk to people who have joined us today, or we kind of who registered but could not join, and then come back to you with if there is a meeting of the minds. But otherwise, I think I want to thank Vinod. I want to thank John also. I know he was busy, we were able to jump in. Smart, thank you. That was you did great. Sharbani, thank you for making this happen, and Shritma and the BOOC team at Franchise India team. So this is again a franchise platform. If this opportunity interests and excites you, reach out to us, and we'll do our best to be able to educate you, inform you, and see if this is the right fit. Otherwise, please, we can help you to engage with other opportunities which are available, both domestic and international. Our team will be more than happy to have that word with you. Again, thank you, everyone, and I want to wish you all the best in your journey to becoming an entrepreneur, and we would love to be part of that journey. Thank you so much. Please take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Venus.
Thanks, Venus. Thank you.
Thank you so much.